Hey fans, once again, good evening and welcome to tonight's non-conference matchup between the visiting Blue Jackets from Cambridge Isanti High School and your Forest Lake Rangers. We appreciate your attendance at tonight's game. We hope you enjoy the competition between both teams. Fans, let's have a big hand one more time for our K through 3 Saturday basketball players lined up down on the floor and all set for the national anthem. Thanks for joining us here tonight, kids. Now fans, in America, it is tradition to stand, remove your hats, and face the American flag during the singing of our national anthem. Please rise and join elementary music specialist Lisa Sauer as we sing our Star-Spangled Banner.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, Lisa, and a big welcome to all the Blue Jackets fans who joined us here tonight. Thanks for making the trip south down to Forest Lake. We dialed up some very nice warm weather for you here tonight. All right, let's go ahead and introduce our starting lineups. First, for our friends from Cambridge Isanti. For the Blue Jackets, wearing number 0 is a 6'5" senior forward, Caleb Ludwig. For the Blue Jackets, wearing number 1, a 6'3" junior guard, John Trulene. For the Blue Jackets, wearing number 5, a 5'11" senior guard and captain, Keegan Schreider. For the Blue Jackets, wearing number 20, a 5'11" junior guard, Elias D. And rounding out the Blue Jackets lineup tonight, wearing number 24 is a 6'1" senior guard and captain, Kobe Carls. Coaches for the Blue Jackets, Sean Miller, Michael Lorden, Jeremy Bickford, and your head coach, Mike McDonald. And here we are, fans, here are your Rangers. Wearing number 0 for your Rangers is 6'6" junior captain, Lionel Lakes Elementary graduate, Owen Wallach. For your Rangers, wearing number 4, a 6'3" junior, Wyoming Elementary graduate, Lee Olson. For your Rangers, wearing number 5, a 6' junior, Columbus Elementary graduate, Nolan Dumanso. For your Rangers, wearing number 21, a 5'10" junior, he's a Forest Lake Elementary graduate, Brennan Savageau. Rounding out your Ranger lineup tonight, wearing number 23, a 6'5" junior, St. Jerome Elementary graduate, Braden Turk. Coaches for your Rangers, Dial Westman, Dwayne DeMonso, Braden Johnson, Leith Thompson, and your head coach.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the campus of Forest Lake Area High School for tonight's special Lakes TV presentation of Ranger Boys basketball. It's family night and youth night here at the high school. Youth night is a whole bunch of elementary teams got to line up out on the court during the starting lineups. And it's family night for the McDonalds, this Cambridge-Forest Lake connection that has grown over the last couple of years. Seen most prominently tonight is Coach Kyle McDonald will lead his Rangers squad against his father's Cambridge Isanti Blue Jackets team. Coach Mike McDonald, been there over 30 years, over 500 wins. Of course, Kyle is the grandson of, and Mike is the son of, Minnesota coaching legend Bob McDonald, over 1,000 victories and 3 state titles up at Chisholm. So family night, youth night, and Ranger basketball is underway. We hope you're tucked in somewhere warm and cozy and ready to listen for the next hour and a half of Rangers basketball. Cambridge has started with the ball, and that's their big man Ludwig missing from out top. Schreider with the rebound, and here's their leading scorer, Kobe Carrolls, number 24. A familiar starting lineup for the Rangers: Waldock, Olsen, DeMoncho, Savageau, and Turk. That's junior guard John Trulin on the take. And a foul called on Brennan Savageau. That's the first of the game.
Savageau, his first, team's first.
Rangers come in 7-10 overall and 4-7 in conference. They had won 3 in a row against Woodbury Park and Irondale. Got blown out of the gym against White Bear Lake. And then a strong rebound victory Monday night here at Forest Lake against Stillwater, who was second in conference at the time. They slipped to third now behind White Bear, as Trulin makes them both. First possession of the game now for the Rangers. Savageau up to Olsen, drives into the paint. A new look Braden Turk with the close crop haircut. Turk was really one of the heroes of that win over Stillwater on Monday night. As DeMoncho puts up the long range 2, can't hit it, and it goes up over the top and out of bounds. Turk was well over 20 points on Monday night against Stillwater. Brennan Savageau hit some late threes. And the Rangers held on for a 2-point victory. Here they trail 2-0 as Cambridge has the ball back. Here's Carrolls with the take into the paint, hands it off to Ludwig, who lays it in. 4-0 Cambridge. They'll press off the make, but the Rangers break through. Savageau back to Olsen. On Wednesday night then, the Rangers traveled down to Mounds View and they couldn't keep the momentum going. Mounds View rode a barrage of second half 3-pointers to a victory as Waldock gets it to Turk, who gets his own easy lay-in on the other end, and it's Rangers trailing the Blue Jackets 4-2. Ludwig has it into the paint. That was D out of the corner, can't hit. Waldock comes down with it. So 1-1 and trying to finish with a winning week are the Rangers. DeMoncho guarded by Carrolls. Now to Olsen. Savageau guarded by Trulin. Waldock will take the shot from the elbow and drain it. We are tied. 15:45 to play, and it is all square at 4. Schreider brings it up, guarded by Savageau. Ludwig, who's their big man, but you can see is out at the top of the key quite a bit in running this offense. There's a lefty take by Elias D that he banks in, and Cambridge leads 6-4. Waldock pushes it over to DeMoncho, and his 3 is well short, but Turk has the rebound and right back up with it. Back even at 6. Schreider working on Savageau into the paint, wraps it back out to D. Now he'll take the 3 and get the shooter to bounce. We got a contrast in generations between our two coaches here. We'll also have a contrast in styles. Cambridge wants to get up and down. They want to shoot 3-pointers. That's been their style for a long time under Mike McDonald. Forest Lake plays much more out of the half court under Coach Kyle McDonald. First foul of the game on Cambridge was on Trulin, and now the Rangers have it. Savageau closely guarded by Schreider. Over to Olsen. Waldock on the elbow. Turk couldn't handle the pass, but then gathers it in, and another basket for Braden Turk. He's got 6 of the Rangers' 8. And it's 9-8 Blue Jackets. D over to Trulin. He'll take the three from a step behind the line. And it's all Rangers under the basket. Waldock gathers it in. Savageau across half court. DeMoncho tries to get it to Olsen. It's poked away by Carrolls. Olsen gathers it all the way down at the other end of the court, but works it back up across successfully and now flips to DeMoncho. Waldock at the top of the three will take the three and he hits it. And the Rangers take their first lead of the game. 11-9 with 13:47 to play. Here's Carroll's first look, and he'll hit the three of his own. He had space and time, and he drilled it. That's how you average over 20 points a game, and now the Rangers throw it away. Trulin brings it up. Carroll's drives baseline. Out to Schreider. His three is short, and the rebound to Olsen. 12-11 Cambridge, 13:23 to play. Olsen into Waldock. Over to Savageau. He'll take a three of his own. It's off the back iron. And Olsen comes down with the rebound. Cross court to Savageau. Now back to Brennan. And his three rattles out. Closer on that one, but still can't get it to fall. Schreider brings it up. Over to D, he'll drive into the corner to Ludwig. He'll take a three from the corner and he'll hit. Consecutive threes for the Blue Jackets, and they bump their lead back up to 15-11. 12:47 to play in the first half. We have our first timeout.
Fans checking in for the Blue Jackets after the stoppage of play, number 11, Sam Gus.
Well, aside from one three-pointer, the Rangers have done a good job denying the Blue Jackets' leading scorer, Kobe Carrolls, the ball. But the scoring has come from elsewhere, and it's a 15-11 Blue Jackets lead. They'll press after the Rangers timeout, but Savageau gets past D. Into the paint, flips to Waldock, who lays it in. Over the newly entered Sam Gusk. And the Rangers trail by 2. Schreider to Gus. Cam Mata now in the game, guarding Kobe Carrolls. That's D guarded by Turk. Trulin with it. Dribbles into Olsen, now backs it back out. Looked around to Schreider. He'll drive, he's into the paint. Pump fake, goes up, and lays it in. He got Waldock in the air and stepped through and made the layup. Blue Jackets by 4. Waldock has an open three. Maybe a bit rushed. It's short. Blue Jackets with the rebound. D out to Schreider. D will take the shot, and he'll hit the three. I think that's 4 consecutive made baskets for the Blue Jackets. Savageau with it for the Rangers, over to Olsen. Now Cam Mata. Mata tries to throw it through Carrolls. It bounces back to him. Now Mata in the corner. Rims out. Turk with the rebound. Can't hold on to it, but it goes right to Owen Waldock, who lays it in. 9 in the game for Waldock. 5-point lead for the Blue Jackets. And Schreider loses it out of bounds, but I believe it was off Reed Olsen. Emerson Druby and Matt Crawford into the game now for Cambridge. 11:09 to play. It's Crawford inbounding under his own basket. Gets it into D, guarded by Turk. Back out to Druby. Now Carroll is closely guarded by Mata, who pokes at it. To Gusk. D to Druby in the corner. Tries to hit it, cutting Carrolls. Instead goes out to D, and that shot is swatted by Turk, who gathers it in. Can't make his first effort, but gets his own rebound. And the height advantage all the way there for Braden Turk on the block, on the offensive rebound, and then the made basket. Druby out of the corner, can't hit. Off the hands of Gusk and into that of Olsen, who will push it. Stripped by Carrolls. They say it was clean, but Olsen gets it back and finds Turk again. And now Cambridge will call a timeout. Quite a start to the game here for the Ranger big men. Turk with 10, Waldock with 9. We know Cambridge wants to run and shoot three-pointers, and that the Rangers would have an advantage on height and in the post. And you've seen that here. All 19 of the Rangers' points have been scored by Braden Turk and Owen Waldock. And there's 10:21 to play. Both teams have one foul. Both teams have used one timeout. Crawford, Druby, Carrolls, Schreider, and Ludwig for Cambridge. DeMoncho, Turk, Savageau, Mata, and Waldock for the Rangers. That's Carrolls. Druby works it over to Crawford. Holds it. Now Ludwig up top. Puts it on the floor. Flips it over his head to the wing to Druby, who hands off to Carrolls. Tries to fight through Mata. Can't. Thought he was fouled. Turk ends up with the ball. Another basket and a foul. Foul called on Druby will give Braden Turk the and one opportunity, and the Rangers have the lead back.
Number 44, Emerson Druby, that's his first. Braden Turk to the line for your Rangers.
Turk has 12, looking for 13. And he gets it. 2-point lead for the Rangers. 9:53 to play in the half. Schreider met by DeMoncho over to Ludwig. Back to Schreider. Puts it on the floor. Out to Druby and over to Carrolls. Carrolls into paint with the left hand. Puts up a tough layup. A lot of contact. No call. Waldock, Savageau, and Waldock lost control of it on the way up. And they're going to give the ball to Cambridge. Carrolls thought he was fouled on his end. Waldock thought he was fouled going up. No call either way. Play on. And Schreider brings it up by Mata. It's Druby. Druby has not played a lot this year, but you suspect that Coach Mike McDonald wants a little more height for the Blue Jackets. He hands off to Trulin, who drives to his left. Met by Mata and DeMoncho. Still gets the shot up. It doesn't go. Waldock had his hands on the rebound. It was poked away by Crawford and out of bounds to the Rangers. Noah Lucasen and DJ Westberg making their first appearances for the Rangers. Reed Olsen back into the game. Cambridge will press off the inbound. Lucasen up to Westberg. Westberg maintains control. He's guarded by Crawford. Cambridge just played last night. It was a loss to North Branch. As they take it away from the Rangers here, Schreider up with it, ahead to Crawford, who tried to kick it back out but lost control. Owen Waldock has it. He finds DeMoncho, who gathers, goes up and scores. 4-point lead for the Rangers. And particularly given their style of play, you wonder if on back-to-back nights that's quite a challenge for Cambridge. As Ludwig hits the three from the top of the key. He's made one from the corner and one from up top along with a lay-in. He's got 8 points. It's a 1-point lead. Olsen with it. You see Waldock working along the free throw line, now dropping down low. Lucasen guarded by Ludwig. Up to Westberg. Dribble handoff to DeMoncho, who puts it on the floor. Back out to DJ. He'll bring it back out to reset. Mancho pulls the three. It's short. Schreider had the rebound. Lucasen wraps him up, and they'll call a jump ball. Great effort by Noah, until Schreider thought he was fouled there.
Back to the Blue Jackets, 24, Kobe Carl.
But possession goes to the Rangers. They lead by 1 with 7:35 to play. It's Olsen to inbound. Finds Westberg in the corner. He puts up a three. It rims off to DiMancho. His take bounces off the iron, but Waldock gets the offensive board and lays it back in. They leave the lane open for Schreider. They call the foul on Lucasen, and Schreider is injured as he hits the ground.
Ranger foul called on number 1, Noah Lucasen. That's his first.
It's only the second foul on the Rangers.
Blue Jackets, number 5.
Both teams have just 2 team fouls with 7:18 to play. Schreider will be shooting 2. Rangers lead by 3.
Back to the Rangers, 23.
Turk coming in, he'll spell Waldock. Turk, Lucasen, Westberg, Olsen, and DiMancho for the Rangers. Missed them both, and Turk gets the board. DiMancho guarded in the backcourt by Trulin, who gets it to Westberg. See Turk taking Waldock's place and working along the free throw line. Lucasen pops it back out to Olsen. They're going to call an offensive foul on Braden Turk. He thinks there is a flop, but Crawford hit the deck hard, and it'll be a turnover to Cambridge. 6:53 to play. Rangers lead 26-23. D back in the game. He scored 8 in his first shift early on for Cambridge. Ludwig guarded by Turk. There's D, the lefty. Trulin puts it on the floor, tries to wrap it around under the basket. It hits up underneath, ends up in Schreider's hands, who gets it out to Ludwig for another 3. Turk tries to bring it up and go through 3 Blue Jackets. Now he'll get called for the foul on the rebound. Braden was just a little out of control there, both on the drive and then in going for the loose ball. Short break for Waldock. He's back in place of Lucasen. So 4 of the 5 starters plus DJ Westberg back out there for the Rangers. The whole starting 5 back for the Blue Jackets. It's D to Ludwig. Doesn't use the screen for a 3. And now out to Schreider, guarded by Westberg. Trulin to Ludwig. And they call a foul underneath on DiMancho.
Number 5, Nolan DiMancho. His first foul, team's 5th of the half.
It's Nolan's first. Cambridge ball under the basket. 6 minutes even to play. Trulin lobs it up to Carrolls. Over to D. He drives, another lefty runner. Doesn't go this time. Up ahead to DiMancho in the corner. We're 26 all with 5:45 to play. Turk ends up with it in the paint, puts it up with the right, doesn't go, a lot of contact. Braden ended up on the ground, but no call. Schreider with it, drops it off for Carrolls for an easy lay-in. Cambridge is back in front. Turk comes away with it, steps in from the free throw line, can't hit. Braden got off to a strong start, but has lost the touch a little bit here as the half has continued. There's 5:10 to play as Ludwig puts up another 3. This one doesn't go, and Turk gathers the rebound. Westberg up to Olsen. Back to DJ, who's guarded by Carroll's. Waldock and Schreider battling at the free throw line as Westberg now has it. Now they get it to Owen. Finds DJ for 3, and it's good. Rangers back in front on DJ Westberg's first basket of the game. It's a 3-pointer. Now D, and he hits. D has 11. Tied with Ludwig for the team lead. Cambridge back in front by 2, 4:13 to play. Turk has it, tries to lead Waldock, but it was too far out in front and Trulin stole it. Now Trulin has it back. Step back 3 is long, rebound to Westberg. 3:55 to play. DeMoncho with it. Cambridge in his zone. Westberg open for 3 again, and this time he's way long, but Waldock has the rebound. Puts it on the floor. Out to Olsen, and he hits a 3. And the Rangers have the lead. 3:28 to play, they're up by 1. Ludwig with Waldock's hand in his face from the wing, can't hit, but Carroll's got the rebound and is fouled by DeMoncho.
Ranger foul called on number 5, Nolan DeMonso, his second. To the line for the Blue Jackets, 24, Kobe Carlos.
That was reminiscent of the White Bear game when Jack Janicki, the tall White Bear guard, was able to gather in a whole bunch of rebounds down low. Hasn't been the case as much tonight, but Carroll's was successful there.
For your Rangers, 2, Cam Mata, 21, Brennan Savageau.
Mata and Savageau back in. So new backcourt for the Rangers. Carroll's hits them both. It's a 33-32 Cambridge lead. They press off the make. Savageau working on D, gets it across the half court. Mata to Waldock, picks it up off the floor. Now drives with the left, goes up with the left, lays it in with the left, and a foul. 3-point play opportunity for Owen Waldock.
Blue Jackets foul called on number 44, Emerson Druby.
The call was on Druby. It's his second. And Waldock drains the free throw.
And checking back for the Rangers.
He's got 14. They'll bring in Lucasen for Turk at the 2:58 mark. Carroll's now brings it up for Cambridge. Has it at the top, drives, misses the leaner short, and Waldock has the rebound. Rangers lead is 2. Savageau to Mata. Tries to find Olsen, but is poked away by Trulin. Drives on Olsen, goes up, and Olsen blocks it, and then gathers in his own block shot. Savageau ahead to Waldock, to Mata, who lays it in. Waldock was able to get control of himself as Crawford was trying to set up for the charge. Found Cam Mata, who made his first basket of the game, and it's a 4-point lead for Forest Lake. Carroll's got that shot up quick. Mata was there with a hand up, and the slight height advantage allowed Carroll's to make the shot, and now Brennan Savageau throws it away. Some miscommunication there between him and Lucasen. Rangers lead was 4, quickly down to 1, and now Cambridge has a chance to go back ahead. 1:54 to play. That's Trulin. That shot was in and out, and they're going to get Noah Lucasen with a foul. He and Crawford were tangled up. Owen Waldock is, I thought, in an extended conversation with the ref, but he's calling for the trainer. And Forest Lake's head athletic trainer, Tanner Kimber, will come down. Not sure if the ref saw something there that concerned him or if Owen was discussing something with him. But he and Tanner will go out to the side and have a conversation. And Braden Turk will check back into the game.
Rangers 23, Braden Turk. Blue Jackets ball.
I think that there maybe wasn't a foul call there. Instead, it was just out of bounds off Forest Lake. And now John Trulin is inbounding it for Cambridge. He gets it to Crawford, out to Carrolls, who drives on Mata into the paint and through 4 Rangers in a right-hand lay-in. And Cambridge is back in front, 38-37. A minute 40 to play. Savageau works it across the timeline, guarded by Schreider. Looking for help and finds Mata. Olsen whips it around to Savageau. Savageau's pass is picked off by Trulin, but it's poked away from behind by Reed Olsen, but right back to Cambridge. But Crawford misses the 3. Trulin with the board. Finds the cutting Crawford, who's fouled by Cam Mata, but can't get the shot to fall.
Ranger foul called on number 2, Cam Mata. That's his first. To the line for the Blue Jackets, number 3, Matt Crawford.
Matt Crawford only averages 4 points a game, but we've been saying his name a lot tonight. He has been pesky on offense and defense.
Checking back for the Blue Jackets.
And he'll have one more shot at the line. Rangers in the penalty with 17 fouls. And Crawford gets the second one to go. He'll have a seat, and Elias D comes back in for Cambridge. Turk to inbound, Cambridge will press. 39-37, the Blue Jackets lead. 1:06 to play in the half. Turk with it up top to Mata in the corner. Tries to whip it across court. Poked away by Carrolls, but Savageau comes down with it. Some loose passes by Forest Lake. Strong take by Savageau. Turk with the board, misses the short bunny. Gathered in by Lucasen. He goes up with the left hand and it rattles out. Well, the Rangers shot chart from down low would be ugly over the last 10 or 12 minutes of this half. But that's a travel on D, and it turns it back over to the Rangers with 34 seconds left. We'll see what Coach McDonald wants to do here with 34 seconds and the Rangers down by 2. Do they hold for the last shot, or do they just look for a good look? Savageau brings it across. Into Turk. He's going to drive, go up with the left, and lay it in to tie the game. Schreider with it. 13 seconds left. Backs it out. Ludwig comes to set a screen. Now has the ball. Handoff to Trulin, who loses control. 5 seconds left. Now 3. He'll launch a 3 and drain it just before the buzzer. A desperation, losing control of the ball 3-pointer goes in for Cambridge. And they will head into the half with a 42-39 lead.
For the halftime paper airplane contest, hang on to those paper airplanes right now. We will give you instructions.
The Rangers extended the lead to 4 at one point, could never get it past that. And Cambridge chipped away to tie it and then sink a 3-pointer right at the halftime buzzer. So the teams will head to the locker room. We've got 1 half left to play. Cambridge leads the Forest Lake Rangers 42-39.
As well as all of our Hoopers Club players and community ed players here this evening. Again, just a reminder, grab a poster and get that signed at the end of the game by your Ranger players. All right, everybody, here are some instructions on how our paper airplane contest is going to go. Number one, your feet must be on the bleachers. So if you are standing down on the floor right now, make sure your feet are on the bleachers when you release your airplane in just a moment. You have 3 different spots to shoot for. The 2 small hula hoops placed very carefully by Todd Savageau, or that center circle with the FL in the middle. So again, you can shoot for either of the red hula hoops or that big center circle in the middle. We'll let you know when it's time to throw the paper airplanes again. Make sure you have 2 feet on the bleachers when you throw them. Take a look at the clock, everyone. When you see the clock hit 7 minutes, we're going to have 1 minute to throw our paper airplanes once the clock hits 7. We'll pick up all the airplanes off the floor when the game is done, and then we'll let you know who the winners are. Win a sweet treat if you can land a paper airplane inside a hula hoop or that center circle. Remember, you'll have 60 seconds. All planes must be thrown between the 7 and 6 mark. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Throw those paper airplanes, everybody. Landed in the hula hoop. Hey, there's one in the center circle. That's a free treat. Hey, the center circle has 3. It has 4. Remember, keep 2 feet on the bleachers, please, when you throw your paper airplane. Wow, looks like we have 4 winners there in the center circle. There's one. That's a very tough shot. 30 seconds to go if you're still hanging on. We've got a total of 4 winners in the center circle and 1 winner in the hula hoop. All right, here we go. Throw those airplanes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold those paper airplanes. All right, we're going to let you know who the winners are in just a moment here. We'll get some folks out on the court to make sure everything's picked up. And then we'll get our prizes distributed. Thanks again, everybody, for playing our halftime paper airplane contest. All right, here we go. As Mrs. Savageau always tells her students, make sure you put your name on things. Unfortunately, we have 1 airplane with no name. Everybody else, come on down. Mrs. Savageau is going to be waiting for you. Joel L. Joel L. Caden Davidson. Caden Davidson. Sylvia Joesting. Sylvia and Jazzy. So Sylvia, Jazzy, Joel, and Caden. Congratulations. Great job on the paper airplanes. Graham Marker, congratulations to Graham. All right. Was our one without a name on it. 5 winners in our halftime paper airplane contest. Ranger fans, just a reminder, let's let you know a little bit about our upcoming schedule. We're not back here till Valentine's evening for another home game, believe it or not. On the 8th of February, coming up this week, we're making a weeknight trip up to Duluth East. Again, weeknight trip on the 8th up to Duluth East for a 7 o'clock start. And then next Friday, the Battle of the Ponies. Rematch of a game that just took place here this week. That game will be held at Stillwater. So Duluth East on Wednesday, Stillwater on Friday.
Well, if the Cambridge Blue Jackets are suffering any fatigue on their second night of back-to-back games, it has not been apparent. Balanced scoring from Caleb Ludwig, Kobe Carrolls, and Elias D. 11, 12, and 11 points respectively, has them up by 3. Of concern for the Rangers, prior to the end of the first half, it appeared that leading scorer Owen Waldock took some sort of shot to the head face area. The ref appeared to stop him from continuing to participate in the game, and he walked off with head trainer Tanner Kimber. And as the Rangers came back out to warm up, he was not participating. He currently has on a hoodie and a bag of ice that he's been applying to his nose. And it does not look like Owen Waldock will be returning to this game. So a significant loss there for the Rangers. He had 14 points in the first half, one behind their leading scorer, Braden Turk. So Noah Lucasen is out there along with the rest of the original starting 5 for Forest Lake to start the second half. Cambridge controls. And there's Carrolls. Over to D. Trulin working on Savageau, gets into the paint. Savageau strips him from behind, and Turk picks it up. And here come the Rangers. Lucasen at the free throw line, works it over to Waldock. Puts up a 3. Ludwig boxed out Turk hard and came down with it. You can see now Turk grimacing as he comes up the court as Savageau steals it. Savageau into the paint, the righty runner. Off the back iron, Turk comes in strong for the rebound, and it bounces off Cambridge, and Forest Lake will maintain possession. The original starters back out there for Cambridge as they set up their zone. Olsen tries to inbound into the corner, and Carrolls knocks it out of bounds. And they'll shift the inbound down the baseline. Olsen flips it up top to Turk. Here's DeMoncho. Lucasen working hard on Ludwig around the free throw line area. Ludwig reaching his arm in. Lucasen trying to draw attention to that. And now Ludwig reaches and hacks across Lucasen and draws an early foul. He's a big body. He was being pretty physical with Noah. And that was a clear foul call. So another inbounds for the Rangers. 16:50 to play. No points yet in the second half for either team. Olsen to DeMoncho. Steps through the trap, down the lane. Nifty little pass to Turk, who lays it in. Rangers within one. Cambridge right back up with it. That's Trulin. Over to D. Now Schreider. Looked around to Ludwig. Pump fakes into the paint. Finds Schreider. Post move on Savageau and lays it in. And then Savageau nearly lost that inbound pass from Lucasen out of bounds. 44-41 Cambridge. Olsen down the baseline. Finds an open DeMoncho, and Nolan scores it. Cambridge right back with it. Carroll's baseline. Worked around to Schreider. He gets an open three, and he hits it. Both Forest Lake makes have been met by a quick tempo up the court by Cambridge and 2 baskets, so it's still a 4-point game. Savageau to DeMoncho. Into Lucasen, who drives and draws a foul on Elias D. He'll be shooting 2.
Blue Jackets foul called on number 20, Elias D. His first for your
So without Waldock, the Rangers' quick ball movement has allowed them to get to the basket against the Cambridge zone. Lucasen drew the foul and puts in the first free throw. First 2 points of the game for Noah. Rangers within 2. There's 15:40 to play as Cambridge brings it up. Schreider over to Ludwig. It's a cutting D met by Turk and dribbles it back out. Trulin guarded by Olsen. Over to D. Carroll's a deep 3. That's off, and Turk with the board. Braden's such an athletic player, can get out of control at times as Savageau throws it away. Trulin goes into the paint. Olsen had his jersey. And he draws the foul.
Ranger foul call on number 4, Reed Olsen. He's first. To the line for the Blue Jackets, number 1, John Trulin.
Trulin will be shooting 2 after the foul call on Olsen. But as I was saying, Turk can be such an effective player, as we saw this past Monday night against Stillwater, especially when he's under control and playing within himself, and the Rangers will need that over the next 15 minutes of gameplay. 15:05 to play. And Trulin makes them both. I've been saying Trulin. I noticed that our renowned public address announcer, Dave Sauer, has been saying Trulin, so I'll make the change as well. I trust Dave. And Brennan Savageau fires the ball into the Rangers student section, and it'll go back to Cambridge. Brennan has had some tough looks on some passes throughout this game. D driving on Turk, pulls up and gets it to Carroll, guarded by DeMoncho. Ludwig, cross court to Trulin. A long 3 is good. That was about as long as the three he hit to end the first half, but a little bit more under control. And Cambridge has extended their lead to 7. It's 52-45 as Carroll's kicks it out of bounds. Kamada is going to come in the game for Lucasen. And so the Rangers will go a little smaller here. DeMancho, Mata, Savageau, Turk, and Olsen. Olsen finds Turk. Into the paint, up over Trulien. Was in and out, and Ludwig with the rebound. Trulien pushes it. The Rangers get back, and Trulien pulls up. There's D. He puts up the 3, and he hits. And he tried to draw the 4-point play. It didn't work. But Cambridge's lead is now 10, and Kyle McDonald wants the timeout. 13:56 left to play in the second half. And what was a 3-point lead to begin the half is now a 10-point lead. And as Coach McDonald talks to his team, you can see Owen Waldock standing there off to Coach's right. He's got the ice in his hand and the hoodie on, and has been feeling at his nose throughout the half. It's a Saturday night, but the Rangers student section out here representing. They're 3 or 4 deep on what looks like maroon and gold night. Rangers senior football captain Weston Hoyt trying to get something going, and now the bleacher captains get a cheer up. Tough start to the half, with Waldock on the side and a 10-point Cambridge lead, but there's 13:56 left to play. Cambridge sets up the press. Olsen goes to inbound, gets it to Turk in the middle. He takes one dribble and pulls up, and then finds Cam Mata, who gets it to Olsen. He's got a step on Ludwig and lays it in. 55-47 Cambridge. Schreider driving on Savageau, and Savageau takes it away. Closely guarded by Schreider, gets it across half court. DeMancho has it, pulls up to Mata, quick pass to Olsen. And his jumper rattles out, and Mata with the follow. Shortest guy on the court gets the rebound and the putback. It's a 6-point Cambridge lead. Last 2 baskets to the Rangers. They'll look for another stop here with 13:05 to play. Trulien drives baseline, and that's a charge. Brennan Savageau drew it. Ranger ball. And now Coach Mike McDonald wants the timeout. Cambridge will take one, we'll take one. It's 55-49 Blue Jackets, 13:03 left to play in the second half. Sydney Weiner and the Rangers bleacher captains getting the Rangers cheer going. Back-to-back baskets by the Rangers. And then a Cambridge offensive foul call have given them a chance to cut the lead to 4 or even 3. Haven't seen a 3-point shot yet from the Rangers this half. Savageau trapped at half court, loses it. Trulien down and lays it in with the right hand. Rangers right back with it. Mata on the drive to Turk at the free throw line. He is possibly bailed out there by a foul call on Keegan Schreider. Braden was struggling to get under control while looking for something to do with the ball, but they call Schreider for the foul, his first. That's 4 on Cambridge in the half. DeMoncho to inbound from under his own basket. He hits a cutting Turk. He goes to the basket and lays it in. Back to a 6-point game. Crawford and Gusk in the game for Cambridge. Trulin drives on DeMoncho. No one else steps up, and that's an easy lay-in. 59-51 Cambridge leads. 12:15 to play in the half. Trulin is up to 14 points now. Another foul on Schreider, this on the body. That was more clearly a foul maybe than the last one. Schreider's still unhappy about it. Coach Mike McDonald tells him not to worry about it. That's just 2. It is 5 on Cambridge as DJ Westman re-enters the game for Cam Mata. DeMoncho into Westford. Savageau with it. Cambridge in the zone. Westman guarded by Trulin. Carroll's gets a hand on that pass. Savageau comes away with it, sees the open 3 and hits. First 3-pointer of the second half for the Rangers, and it's a 5-point game. Down low to Crawford, tries to hand off to Schreider. Schreider loses it, and Forest Lake comes away with it. Here's Westman. And there's another foul on Cambridge is Trulin. He put Turk on the floor. The fouls are 6-1 in favor of Forest Lake. They'll be in the bonus on the next Cambridge foul. See the ref stepping in there and talking to some of the players and maybe making sure that everyone's emotions stay under control. DeMoncho off the back of Gusk, gathers it, tries to make the layup. And Gusk fouled him. Heady play by Nolan. And you can guess the coaching staff probably gave him a tip on that. Cambridge sets up their zone with the back to the inbounder. And that time, Sam Gusk was right in front of Nolan DeMoncho. He bounced it off his back, gathered the ball, and Gusk fouled him before Nolan could convert the layup. But he makes both free throws. It's a 3-point game. 11:23 to play in the half as Kobe Carrolls brings it up for Cambridge. Over to D. Finds Crawford. Rangers now in his zone. Carrolls drives to Druby, who throws it away down the court. And they'll say that that was not tipped. But the other official across court comes in to say, yes, it was. And Cambridge will get to inbound it. The official on the near side didn't see it, was prepared to call over and back. The official on the far side did. And the ball is back to Cambridge. There's 11:07 to play as Sam Gusk goes to inbound from half court. Carrolls will bring it across. D on the drive, out to Gusk. It's Crawford, guarded by Turk. And now Carrolls. Carrolls has not scored yet in the second half, guarded by Westman. D takes the 3 from the wing. It's in and out. DeMoncho with the rebound. Savageau will bring it up. The Rangers can get within 1. The Rangers could tie. There's 10:37 left to play. DeMoncho reverses court to Savageau, who tries to put up a long 3. It's blocked by Carrolls. Savageau gets it back through the lane, but can't make the right-handed layup. And when D came down with the rebound, Turk fouled him. That is his third. in a game where he is needed down low to try to replace the production of the injured Owen Waldock. So Lucasen is back in. Westman, Lucasen, DeMoncho, Turk, and Olsen for the Rangers. Schreider, Ludwig, Trulin, Carrolls, and Crawford for Cambridge. That's Carrolls missing the 3, but Ludwig with the rebound. Quickly back to Schreider. He'll take a 3 of his own. It's long, and DeMoncho with another tough board. Westman controls for the Rangers, guarded by Crawford. Turk guarded far out by Trulin. Now Westman to DeMoncho. Turk is on the ground. There's another foul call. And the Rangers are going to be in the bonus. The foul was on Ludwig. That's his second. Lucasen goes to the line. That's the same official having another extended conversation with Noah that was talking to Braden Turk earlier after a foul call. The rebound is off, but Turk chases down the rebound, goes back to Lucasen, and that's another foul on Ludwig. It was clear that Ludwig was not up and down, even though he doesn't like the call. And Noah will go back to the line. He didn't hit the first of a one-on-one, but it kicked off to the side, and Turk chased it down. Got it back to Noah, and now he rattles home the first of 2 free throws. 59-57 Cambridge. There's 9:43 to play. Both foul shots go. Cambridge quickly up with it. Schreider to Trulin. Out to Ludwig, and now back to Schreider. Carrolls cuts into the paint. Tough righty shot. Can't come down with it. DeMoncho comes away with it. Up to Westman. Westman goes baseline into the corner to Olsen. He'll take a 3 and hit! And the Rangers have taken the lead. They were down by 10. They've come all the way back and lead by 2 with 9 minutes and 10 seconds remaining. Timeout Cambridge. DJ Westman drove baseline. Found a wide open Reed Olsen, who makes his first 3-pointer of the game. And it gives the Rangers the lead.
Fans, be sure to check out your Ranger girls in action here this coming week. On February 9th, take on Stillwater at 7 o'clock right here at Forest Lake High School. And then 1 week from tonight, Saturday evening the 11th, they've got a home non-conference.
It was 55-45.
So check out your Ranger
and there
girls
were
Thursday
reasons to
evening.
think the game was getting out of hand for the Rangers.
Saturday evening, home versus
Owen Waldock injured on the bench. And after a couple of scores, Cambridge got right up court and matched them shot for shot. But even through a series of turnovers and missed free throws and a relative lack of 3-pointers, the Rangers have come back and taken a 2-point lead on a 3-point shot by Reed Olsen. I think they just have 2 3-pointers in the half, the other by Brendan Savageau. But they lead by 2. There's 9:10 left to play. Cambridge has the ball. It's D on the wing, guarded by Turk. Up to Crawford, now over to Ludwig. Tried to force it down low. Olsen knocked it away. And they're going to say that it was out on Reed. So that'll be Trulin inbounding under his own basket. Gets it to Ludwig. Back to Trulin, met by Turk, into the corner to Crawford. Ludwig 1.5 feet behind the line, and he misses the 3. Westman brings it up, hard screen set by Turk. Now worked around to Lucasen. Olsen is back in the corner. He tried to force it in through two Blue Jackets to Turk, and it didn't work. Cambridge comes away with it. D to Trulene. Over to Schreider. 61-59 Forest Lake, 8:18 to play. Ludwig working on the much smaller Westman, goes into the paint, but can't hit the runner. Was a little out of control. I think surprised to find that he had a path to the basket, and DeMoncho comes away with the board. Now up to Westman. You see Turk has moved into that free throw line spot where the Rangers try to work their big man when facing his zone. There he's got it on the elbow, out to Olsen. Over to Westman. Westman gets a step on the drive. That's a tough shot over Schreider. He got past D, Schreider stepped up, and Westman made the shot over him to get it to a 4-point lead. 7:30 to play. Schreider with it. Trulene puts up the three, and that is a tough call on Nolan from this angle anyway. We saw Trulene attempt that earlier in the game. Actually, that was Elias D. So these Cambridge players are prepared to demonstrate to the ref that contact has been made, and it paid off for Trulene there. He's going to shoot 3 free throws. Two other Cambridge guards having a conversation with one of the referees, Schreider and D, as the first free throw goes for Trulene. He's got 15 and now 16. Kobe Carroll's back into the game for Crawford. One more free throw for Trulene. And he hits it. 1-point Ranger lead, 7:22 to play. Cambridge presses off the made free throw. Turk has it, finds Westman. Westman pulls up, now into the paint, drops it off for DeMoncho. It rattles out, Nolan gets the follow and the make. Lead back to 3 for the Rangers. They get back quickly to set up the defense. Carroll's on the drive, met by Olsen. Schreider to Ludwig. Ludwig guarded by Lucasen. Now to Carroll's. On the floor with his left hand, and they'll call Westman for the reach. Fourth call of the game on the Rangers. Fourth foul of the game, of the half. 6:50 to play. Trulene on the drive. Backs it back out over to D. Carroll's. And it's happened again. And Turk was clearly out of control there. Crashed into Carroll's as he was coming down from shooting the three-pointer. And he almost got it to go. But now he'll get 3 free throws. The Rangers playing aggressive defense, flying out at the three-point shooters. But Cambridge takes a lot of those shots. And they know how to draw contact and how to draw attention to the contact. Second free throw, no good. And Savageau is going to come in for Turk. Savageau, DeMoncho, Westman, Olsen, and Lucasen for the Rangers. Small lineups for both squads out there right now. Olsen gathers the rebound of the second missed free throw by Carroll's and gets it to Westman, who will bring it up. So still a 2-point Forest Lake lead, 6:30 to play. Savageau guarded by Carroll's to DeMoncho to Westman. Westman working on D. Whipped over to Savageau, who's guarded by Carroll's. And DeMoncho has it up top. Dribbles with his right, swatted at by a couple of Blue Jackets. And kicked out to Olsen, to Westman. Now DeMoncho down low. And another easy lay-in off the pump fake. DeMoncho has 10. Cambridge up with it quickly. D loses control of it, rolled over the top of Lucasen. and Westman comes away with it. 5:40 to play, and the Rangers lead by 4. Olsen, closely guarded by Kobe Carrolls. Now to Westman. Savageau on the drive. And they'll call a foul on the floor. So Carrolls, that's his first. Ludwig has 3 and Trulin has 3. Otherwise, despite having 10 fouls, there's no one player in significant foul trouble at the moment. Savageau makes the first as the Rangers are in the 2 free throw bonus. Brennan has 4 points on the game. The Rangers lead is 5 and now 6. 5:24 to play. The Rangers student section, which appears to have grown as the game has gone along, makes some noise and then is quickly silenced by a long 3 from John Trulin. I think that's his longest of the game, and it cuts the lead in half to 3. Westman working on Schreider, gets it across, met by the double team, tries to pass through, gets his own ball back, and then lays it in. Timeout Rangers. Westman was met by the double team. He tried to pass through it. The ball was knocked right back at him, and he had a clear path to the basket for a lay-in. And the Rangers lead is back to 5. There's 4:57 to play, and that was a Rangers timeout. Both teams are closely guarding on defense, if not the length of the floor, then certainly from half court in. There's been a lot of contact, which you can tell that the refs have tried to control to some extent, with a higher number of foul calls and a lot of side conversations with the players throughout the second half. And so we have Cambridge inbounding the ball with 4:57 to play, and the Rangers with a 5-point lead. Schreider brings it across. It's Trulin over to Ludwig and now to D. Starting 5 in the game for Cambridge. Another 3 by Trulin is off the back iron, but the rebound falls to the Blue Jackets. Trulin again, off again. And Savageau comes away with the rebound, gets it to Westman. Lucasen sets the screen. Schreider tries to run through. Now the double team comes, and the ball is ahead to Savageau. Back to DJ. Now to Brennan, guarded by Carrolls. Over to DeMancho. Nolan holds it, now puts it on the floor and drives, stops, and back out to Brennan Savageau. He backs it out. 5 out for the Rangers, no one in the paint. Now both DeMancho and Olsen flash through. Olsen wanted the ball badly in the corner. DJ didn't go for it. Kick back out to DeMancho, and now Olsen has it on the wing to Lucasen for 3, and he hits! Nolan Lucasen, a catch-and-shoot 3, and it's an 8-point Ranger lead. 3:43 to play in the half, and in the game. And now Elias D lines up his own 3 and hits. Some sort of defensive breakdown there between Westman and Savageau. They're talking about it. Noah Lucasen with the catch-and-shoot 3, but then Cambridge right back down with it, and Elias D was wide open. 5-point Ranger lead. It's 74-69. There's 3:37 to play. The Rangers were trailing by 3 to start the second half, and Owen Waldock was on the bench with an injury. He's clearly not returning to the game. And yet they've outscored Cambridge by 8 and lead by 5. DeMancho has 10 points. Westman and Lucasen with 7 off the bench. apiece. So the offensive contributions have come from all over. The free throw shooting bonus is to the Rangers' advantage as well, with them shooting the double bonus the rest of the way, while they've only committed 5 fouls themselves. So they have one more to give. 3:33 to play. DiMancho has it. The double team comes. He tries to wrestle through, and he gets it ahead to Savaggio, who will take it himself to the basket. And he wanted to call on Ludwig there, didn't get it, but the Rangers had the ball. Lucasen with it, and he takes a shot to the face from Schreider. Holding at his face or neck area. And he's back to the line to shoot two. The first one rattles out. 3:18 to play. Westman, Savaggio, DiMancho, Turk and Olsen for the Rangers. Trulin, Carrolls, Ludwig, who just grabbed a rebound, Schreider, and D, the starting five for Cambridge. Schreider has it out top. Trulin in the corner, drives baseline, gets it down to Ludwig, spins on DiMancho, goes up. DiMancho thought he had the strip, but they're going to call a foul.
Ranger foul called on number 5.
Ludwig will shoot two.
To the line for the Blue Jackets, a 0, Caleb Ludwig.
This is what the Rangers don't want as we get to the last 3 minutes of the game, is Cambridge shooting with no time running off. Especially right after Lucasen missed two. Ludwig has sunk the first. Noah will come off, and Braden Turk is back in the game. Turk leads the Rangers with 19 points. Ludwig's second free throw is up, and it is good, and it's a 3-point game. Here comes the press. Savaggio with it over to Westman. No double yet. Flipped up to Savaggio, who gets it across half court. And now dribbles it back out. D guarding Brennan. Savaggio on the move to Turk. Righty floater is off the back iron. Turk can't gather in his own rebound, and Cambridge to back up with it. A chance to move within one or to tie. Turk's long arms knock away the pass to Trulin. And Cambridge will inbound from the side. They stack it up. Trulin to inbound. Olsen waving his arms. They get it out to Schreider. Trulin, nearly an NBA three-pointer, is good. And this game is tied. 2:22 to play. Trulin has 23. He has put up several deep three-pointers, and he's made more than a few of them. Savaggio with it. Out to Westman. Over to DiMancho, who tries to force it into Olsen, and the Rangers barely come away with it. Westman from the corner. It's an air ball, but Turk is there for the putback. There's a minute 56 to play, and the Rangers' lead is 2. D on the drive. And a lefty lane is good, and we're tied. Forest Lake has to get back after those makes. Savaggio now working against the press. Turk there for a screen, not used. Gets it to Westman, who tiptoes along the line, and then a pushing foul called on Cambridge. I believe that's on D. And Westman will be shooting.
Blue Jackets foul called on number 20, Elias D. His second.
D's second.
Number 3, DJ Westman.
76-76, a minute 36 to play. 2 free throws for DJ Westman. And the first one is not close. So that's 3 straight free throw misses for the Rangers. Not taking advantage of this extended time with the double bonus. The second one is up quickly and no good, but Reed Olsen grabs the rebound. DiMancho has it, drives with the right hand, too strong. Turk with the rebound. The putback doesn't go. He wants the foul call. Coach Kyle McDonald says get back down the court. Here comes Cambridge. Trulene working on Olson. Now to Schreider, over to D. Dribbles in and then passes back out to Schreider. Into the corner to Trulene. He drives baseline, up with the right hand, and it's good. And Cambridge regains the lead. It's 78-76 with a minute to play. The Rangers have 2 timeouts left. Savageau has it with 55 seconds left. Westman to DiMancho, into the paint to Olson. Turk going baseline. Up with the right hand and in. Turk ties it up. Rangers hustle back to set up their defense. There's 35 seconds left. Cambridge has a timeout left. And both Coach McDonalds have let their teams play this out. 29 seconds, Trulene with it. Puts it on the floor, drives up over Savageau and in. 80-78 Cambridge. 22 seconds left and it's a Rangers timeout. Westman missed 2 free throws, and then the teams have gone shot for shot since. And that layup gave the Blue Jackets a 2-point lead.
Tonight we have posters. Just a reminder, once our game concludes this evening, be sure to come on over to the Ranger bench.
Any Cambridge foul is 2 free throws for Forest Lake. The last 2 times that's happened, the Rangers have gone 0 for 4 on some crucial free throws from the line. Were the Rangers to foul, Cambridge will be in the one-on-one bonus. .4 seconds left. The Rangers will have the length of the court to go. Turk, DiMancho, Savageau, Westman, and Olson on the court. It's the starters for Cambridge. Carroll, Schreider, D, Ludwig, and Trulene. Reed Olson to inbound. Over to Westman. 20 seconds left as Westman brings it up. Guarded by D. 16 seconds left. To Olson at the free throw line. Over to DiMancho. 9 seconds left. DiMancho drives baseline. Kicked out to Westman. He launches a 3. It's off the iron. Carroll's with the rebound. The foul on Turk. 2.1 seconds left. And Cambridge will be shooting the one-on-one bonus. I don't know if it's how they drew it up, but DJ Westman had a wide open look. It hit off the side. Cambridge came down with the rebound. They lead by 2. And the first free throw is in. So it's 81-78 Cambridge. There's 2.1 seconds left. And the Rangers will use their last timeout. The Rangers had the lead in this game with 2 minutes remaining. But a Cambridge offensive onslaught, especially from behind the arc that had gone quiet for a while in the second half, was re-energized. John Trulene particularly hitting a deep three-pointer to tie the game at 76. And now the Rangers are faced with a situation where the Blue Jackets have 1 more free throw, leading by 3, and 2.1 seconds left to play. They will not have a timeout. Blue Jackets do have a timeout if they need it. It'll be Lucasen and Olsen on the block for the Rangers. It's just, the free throw goes up. So here's Carroll's from the line. He puts it up and in, and it's a 4-point lead. And now Cambridge will use their timeout.
Timeout, Blue Jackets.
So difficult scenario for Forest Lake. It's a race against the clock where they need 2 baskets.
Hey fans, just a reminder again, your Rangers are on the road, heading to Duluth to take on the Greyhounds. It's Wednesday evening. And again, your Rangers are away on Friday evening in the 10th, taking on the Stillwater Ponies. Duluth East on Wednesday evening.
Coach McDonald composed as he takes his team through the various options. While you want to win these games, the whole coaching staff, of course, knows that these are the tight, close games that get you ready for a section tournament run, which will be coming up here in a couple weeks. So Nolan DeMoncho now will inbound. 2.1 to play, gets it to Olsen, up to Savageau. He puts up a 3. It is no good, and that's the ball game. And so in a battle of 2 Section 7 opponents and 2 generations of one of the first families of Minnesota basketball, it's Cambridge that comes away with the victory. 82-78, behind a remarkable second half 3-point shooting performance by guard John Trulene. He finishes with 27. And the Rangers' effort to win this game with their leading scorer Owen Waldock on the bench come up just short. So it's Cambridge 82, Forest Lake 78. The Rangers back in action on the road next week. They'll be at Duluth East on Wednesday night and at Stillwater on Friday night, and then it doesn't get any easier with 2 home games the week after that against Eastridge and Cretin. We thank you for joining us tonight on Lakes TV. Have a pleasant evening.